Little Blue Truck. Horn went beep, engine purred, friendliest sounds you ever heard. Little Blue Truck came down the road. Beep, said Blue to a big green toad. Toad said croak and winked an eye when Little Blue Truck went rolling by. Sheep said baa. Cow said moo. Oink, said a piggy, and beep, said Blue. Cluck, said a chicken, and her chick said beep. Ma, said a goat, and Blue said beep. Nee, said a horse. Quack, said a duck. Beep, said the friendly Little Blue Truck. Honk, yelled the dump truck. Coming through. I have big important things to do. I haven't got time to pass the day with every duck along the way. Vroom went the dump around a curve. He saw a puddle and he tried to swerve. Into the mud rolled the big fat truck, and his big important wheels got stuck. His heavy-duty dump truck tires were sunk down deep in muck and mire. Honk, cried the dump, and he sounded scared, but nobody heard, or nobody cared. Then into the mud, bump, 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 came Little Blue Truck to help the dump. Little Blue pushed with all his might. Now Blue and the dump were both stuck tight. Help, help, cried Little Blue Truck. Beep, 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 I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Everybody heard that beep, beep, beep. The cow came running with the pig and the sheep. Up at a gallop ran the big brown horse. Goat jumped over the fence, of course. The hen came flapping with the chick and the duck, and everybody pushed the Little Blue Truck. Head to head and rump to rump, they all pushed Blue, who pushed the dump. You couldn't quite budge that heavy load, and who hopped up but the big green toad. All together, 1, 2, 3. One last push, and the truck was free. Thanks, little brother, said the dump to Blue. You helped me, and they helped you. Now I see a lot depends on a helping hand from a few good friends. Beep, said Blue, who wants a ride? Everybody scrambled to jump inside. Oink, quack, ba, moo, cluck, beep, ning, croak, ma. Beep, beep, beep. Little Blue Truck Halloween. Little Blue Truck and his good friend Toad are going to a party just down the road. Beep, 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 says Little Blue. It's Halloween. You come too. Who's that in a tutu striking a pose up on the tiniest tips of her toes? Under the mask, who do you see? Quack, says the duck. It's me, it's me. Who's this clown with big red nose and a cap that jingles wherever he goes? Under the mask, who do you see? Ma, says the sheep. It's me, it's me. Who's this queen with golden crown and sparkling jewels and a velvet gown? Under the mask, who do you see? Said the cow. It's me, it's me. What scraggly hair, what funny tooth? Who is hiding underneath? Under the mask, mask, who do you see? Oink, says the pig. It's me, it's me. There's a fancy feather on the pirate's hat. Who's dressed up in a hat like that? Under the mask, who do you see? Cluck, says the hen. It's me, it's me. A dragon's head and dragon wings? Who's that wearing dragon things? Under the mask, who do you see? Says the horse. It's me, it's me. Croak, says the toad. There's just one more. Has anyone seen this ghost before? Off comes the sheep. It's you-know-who. Little blue truck says beep, beep, boo. A color of his own. Parrots are green and goldfish are red. Elephants are gray. Pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons. They change color wherever they go. On lemons, they are yellow. In the heather, they are purple. And on tigers, they are striped. One day, a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I too will have a color of my own." With this thought, he cheerfully climbed onto the greenest leaf. But in the autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon turned red too. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it, the chameleon. Chameleon was black in the long winter night, on the ground in the mud. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. "But," he added, "why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained side by side. They were green together, and purple, and yellow. Now there's two chameleons. 1, 2. And red with polka dots, and they lived happily ever after. Peek-a-flap, who? This raccoon goes to bed when the sun comes up. Look to see who else sleeps during the day. Owls don't build nests, but sometimes they lay eggs in nests they find. Skunks do a warning dance before spraying their stinky musk. This fox lives in an underground burrow. Can you find some more animals that live in burrows? More than half the world's rabbits live in North America. Badgers have very long claws. They sharpen them by scratching on trees. Ants live underground too. This grizzly bear is fishing in a river. Look around for some other animals that live near the water. A beaver will slap its tail on the water to warn other beavers of danger. Otters can close their nostrils and ears when they swim underwater. Lots of animals make their homes in trees. Peek into the branches and see who lives in the trees. Woodpeckers have sticky tongues to help them grab bugs. Squirrels can run 20 miles an hour. Sometimes forest friends stay out of sight. Look to see who's hiding in the bushes. Hey, porcupine. Porcupines might have as many as 30,000 quills. They're pokey. Quail can fly for short distances, but prefer to walk. Quail is a type of bird. Look for one forest friend who likes mountain climbing and one who likes to soar through the sky. Oh, wolf. Bald eagles don't get their white markings until they're 4 or 5 years old. A male bighorn sheep is called a ram and can weigh more than 300 pounds. Puppy makes mischief. My best friend is away for the day. Time to explore and time to play. My nose is twitching. I can't wait to run. Where should I look for a paw full of fun? Down the stairs with a wagging tail, slipping and sliding along the rail. Whoops-a-daisy, poor old cat. On I scoot, no time to chat. Sorry, sausage, things to do. Another day, I'll play with you. Morning bird, such a beautiful song, but time is flying. I must hurry along. Down a tunnel, through a hole. Nice to see you, Mr. Mole. What a splash, now I'm soggy. Got to dash though, farewell, froggy. Up the stairs with a skip and a hop. I'm so happy I could pop. You're home again, and I'm so glad. You'll never guess the day I've had. Oh, big hook. 8 little planets. 8 little planets going around the sun. Could these little planets be having too much fun? 8 little planets with the sun at the center. Does each one wish it were a little bit better? Old slow Neptune looks a bit behind. Orbiting the sun takes an awful long time. But the 8th little planet doesn't need to worry. It spins on its axis in a really big hurry. Icy Uranus seems quite shy. It looks a bit weird spinning on one side, but the 7th little planet still feels bold. It's pretty cool to be the most cold. Silly old Saturn looks far too busy. All those moonlets should make a planet dizzy. But the 6th little planet loves all those things. They help give the planet such beautiful rings. Big stormy Jupiter looks weighed down with mass. 4 octillion pounds is a lot of gas. But the 5th little planet doesn't feel down, not with so many friendly moons around. Dry red Mars looks a bit rusty. All those storms can make a planet dusty. But the 4th little planet never sheds a tear. It has the tallest mountain of any planet here. Pale blue Earth should be filled with strife. It must be hard being home to all this life. But the 3rd little planet doesn't feel tense. It is quite proud to be the most dense. Fiery Venus must feel rather fraught. 900-degree temperatures sure are hot. But the 2nd little planet never cries. It loves being the brightest planet in the sky. Super fast Mercury could sing a sad tune. It must get lonely without any moons. But the 1st little planet never feels bad. Being closest to the sun is reason to be glad. 8 little planets with the sun at the center. Proud to be unique, nothing could be better. 8 little planets going round the sun, being happy, what they are, and ready for some fun.